Hi. Oh my goodness. Hello. I was quickly running to the bathroom as we were on just starting, but hello. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. How was your stream? What the heck? Thank you. Thank you. Dropping your coworkers and Sims 3 watchers. I love this. I love this. I love a good gaming co-working combo. I might be slightly biased, but how was your stream? I hope you had a great time. Also, yes, please go raid run for dinner. I just had dinner. Dinner is important. It's a good meal. But sorry for the cough. I didn't mean to welcome you guys by coughing in your ear, but it is what it is. Thank you for that shout out as well. If you're hanging out here, please make sure to go drop your bum on the follow button right now. Thank you so much, Joju's. I really appreciate that raid. Um, I haven't even put on my lipstick, so we need to start with that as well. But fijne Avond. Exactly. Enjoy dinner. Enjoy dinner. Enjoy. Um, Also, welcome into everyone who's new here. I hope you're all doing amazing. You missed the raid, but you're all good. You just created your own. I love it. You just created your own. It's beautiful. um, to everyone who just joined, welcome in. My name is Rosanna or Ro. I use she/her pronouns, and on this channel, I do co-working, gaming, and a sprinkle of IRL. And I actually have a little raid video if you guys want to see it. It's like a 1-minute introduction to me and my channel and my community that hopefully gives you a little bit of an idea of what the channel is all about. And then while I show that to you guys, I'm going to take a quick sip to hopefully get rid of this stupid cough so I can then properly welcome in everyone to stream. So I'll see you guys on the other end of the video, okay? Welcome in. My name is Rosanna, and online I go by Rosannatxt because I'm quite the chatterbox and I have a lot of text. See what I did there? I'm a full-time creator and Twitch ambassador, and on my channel we do gaming. Wait. I leave my Sims unattended for 2 minutes. They are mother and daughter. They are mother and daughter. Co-working. We're gonna ace our work. We're gonna wrap up the day. We got this. I'm very proud of you for being here. And a sprinkle of IRL.
It's just me and my bestie hanging out, you know, chat. Me and my bestie.
I'm from the Netherlands, and I live with my partner and my 2 cats named Toot and Soos. Did you just try to eat the creeper? I'm neurospicy, chronically ill, and some days I seriously wonder if I should be allowed on the internet with a camera and microphone. She is doing the partner pussy. I didn't mean to say partner pussy. Let me tell you, lube does wonders. It's like more slippery than soap. And yes, I have actually used it. I have been to that point. I love to use my platform to raise money for charity, and my community is champion of coming up with silly incentives and goals.
I'm a lemon! Wow! I'm gonna find a spot that's not too dusty. Ew, that one's even saltier. I'll feed you mayo. Chat, don't worry.
I never realized that you don't chew on mayo.
Our community is named the Jungle of Planties, a space where everyone is unique and yet we grow and thrive together. And you are more than welcome to hang out with us. But don't forget to stretch, take a sip, and take some time away from the screen. Because like we always say here, self-care is very sexy. That was our little raid video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Welcome in again. I really appreciate all of you being here from that raid. Or if you're just joining in, if you're just tuning into the stream, welcome in as well. Yeah, today we're going to be doing some Sims as well. I'm going to be working on a shell challenge that I made specifically for our current charity event. Every single year, I do a month-long fundraiser for Movember. And I can't believe that we've raised this much. This is day 3. We're literally on day 3 of our fundraiser. So I also have some giveaways for a year-long subscription to the Sims Tree, which is a wonderful platform where you can keep track of your Sims family trees. And I get to give away a premium subscription. I have 2 expansion pack giveaways. I have a really cool video from Sim Guru Ninja where he shaves his face, which I'm going to share with you. I got it yesterday. So yeah, we have lots of exciting things. When we complete both of the daily goals, which we did on my stream earlier today when I did co-working, we do a wheel spin. So we're going to start with that as well. So if you want to stick around, you're super welcome to. We have lots of fun things coming up. But yeah. Yeah, he already did it. He made a little video where he shows that he shaves. And by the end of the month, he's going to do like a mustache check-in to see how far he got in just a month. Um, and also he shaved off like a solid beard for this. I can't wait to show you guys. But he sent a video over, so is Matthias not here yet? I mean, we have some time. I first have to welcome everyone in anyways. Also we have a little daily redeem where you can water your plants in case you're seeing that in chat. You can do that once a day and it basically keeps count of how many times you've been here. We don't use that for anything. It's just like a fun little thing. But first crew, Liker, Thomas, Alma, Magda, and Dancing Donut. Congratulations for snatching one of the first 5. You guys are part of the cool crew of today. Thomas, welcome in. Peace, welcome in. Liker, welcome in. Sakina, welcome in. Magda, welcome in. Esther, welcome in. Alma, welcome in. Sakina, thank you for this streak. Let's go. Nuts, welcome in. Naomi, welcome in. Lisbeth, welcome in. Dancing Donut, welcome in. Johan, welcome in. And thank you for cheering me on. Jess, welcome in. Tanisha, welcome in. Wicked, welcome in. Bad Bunny, welcome in. Caboson, welcome in. Your fave brunette, welcome in. Average J, welcome in. Maggie, welcome in. And thanks for cheering me on. Senanor, welcome in. And thanks for cheering me on. Raven's Path, welcome in. Star, welcome in. Courier, welcome in. Pauline, welcome in. Jelly Stam, welcome in. Jensen, welcome in. Thank you so much again, Juju, for the raid. I know that you were having dinner and stuff, but thank you for bringing the friends over. And for anyone who is sticking around from that raid, I appreciate it a lot. Noisy, welcome in. Nymphleur, welcome in. Marnfrog, welcome in. White Cat, welcome in. You'll welcome in, and thanks for cheering me on. Random Teen, welcome in. Jane, welcome in. Crafty, welcome in. Izzy, welcome in. Ruby, welcome in, and thanks for cheering me on. Love Ghosted, welcome in, and thanks for cheering me on. Social Science Nerd, welcome in. Skyfeather, welcome in. Losing It in Translation, welcome in. Anna Lane, welcome in. Scrunch, welcome in. I am Mari, welcome in. Deadly Kitten, welcome in. Ricky, welcome in. Josie, welcome in. And Ricky and Social Science Nerd, thank you for those streaks. You look beautiful streaking. mm, yeah. Thomas is really good in getting first crew. Wait, can I still scroll up? Out of curiosity, can I still, I can't. I'm curious how many times Thomas has gotten first crew at this point. I think quite a lot. I know that we can do, is it this? I never know the command. Or is it just first planties? No. I have to look this up. There's a command where you can like check. Oh, maybe it's top first, actually. Hold on. Where you can see like the top 5. Hmm. Top 10 first. That's supposed to work. Because top 10 plants actually works. Also doesn't. Oh, yeah, it does. Oh, there we go. Oh, it just needed to think for a little bit. Okay, so our top 10 first are Esther, Hollow, Molly, Thomas, you're number 4 with 128. Homeserve, Nuts, Koki, Sweetie, Ellie, and Magda. And then our top 10 plants, which is the people who have watered the plants the most times. We have Mark, Anna, Esther, Lena, Hollow, Cabazon, Nuts, Molly, Crafty, and Koki. Let's go. Within a year, yeah. That's impressive. And Esther being in both the top 10s and Hollow as well. That's very slay. And Koki as well, by the way. And Molly too. Damn. Dedicated. And Nuts as well. Yeah, you're also in both. You're like ready, Thomas. You're like, have you already installed a clicker tool? Hi, Abu. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Hello, hello. Um, I was here from the Sims raid of the first day of your charity stream, and you gave me the motivation to see a primary care doctor for the first time in over a decade. Let's go! Oh my goodness, I'm so happy to hear that. I am so happy that being here gave you the the push that you needed to go see a doctor. That is amazing. I am so happy to hear that. I hope everything goes really smooth. I wish you all the best care in the world. Thank you so much for sharing that. I really appreciate it. I'm so proud of you. That's amazing. The most recent follower is sub Raven. Oh my goodness, let's go. I absolutely can. Hold on. I'm fixing it now. There we go. Avocado toast. Congratulations. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month, courtesy of Raven, who redeemed that through channel points. That's really kind of you. And also, um, we had a sub redeem yesterday through channel points, and I totally forgot it because of all the girly pop chaos. But I did it at the end, like after stream. I immediately did it because I realized I had forgotten. So I have not actually forgotten. I just wanted to say that. That was from Hunter. And then I was like all over the place with girly pop, and I totally forgot. I totally fluked. Um, that's one way to end anonymous follows. Well, in this case, I did know that avocado. Is it avocate? By the way, I just realized because I said it as kite, but then it's probably avocate. So toast. By the way, genius username. I love it. But probably just Kate. I read it again and I was like, but I know that you already chatted, so I know that you weren't fully anonymous. She remembered, she forgot, so she remembered not to forget. Exactly. Exactly. The brain nugget worked with a delay. Um, Also, Exo Bunny, welcome to chat. I hope you're doing well. That's great. I'm not gonna interact with new Sims content, so it's great for people that will do that, but I'm not gonna check them out. Um, Also, thank you so much, joshing around. I appreciate it. Wait, is it joshing round? It's just joshing round. I have to read. I can read. Not every day, but I can. Also, Jennifer, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. And Josh, welcome in, of course. It is so good to see you. No, you're all good. Please. Please, no worries. Good luck with work. I hope work goes really well. Um, oh, that's so romantic, you. We're on a little dinner date with you. With you? I wanted to say with you, but that turned into you. Sure. Works as well. What? We're getting netherite horse armor? Well, that's great. If I ever get netherite armor, I'll give it to my horse. um, what are you sucking on? Licorice. Just to help with the cough. um, Also, hi Sakina. Hello, hello. Do you really have enough? For? For what? A Snoopy? A lekker Snoopy? Um, for joke, but joking around. Oh, let's go. Wait, is joshing like a way another way of saying joking? English not being my first language is showing, huh? Custom sound, but you want the gardener role as well. Ooh. But gardener is like long into the future. That's a long save. So the question is, do you want to go all the way to the gardener without a sound command? Or are you gonna or do you mean you have the rose roll, right? Already. Also, thank you. You guys are all so sweet. Everyone's saying that you guys like my blues. Blues. I said that so today speaking is not working apparently. It's another way to say joking. Interesting. I learn something new every single day. Um Gardner is quite long. Thomas knows. um I don't have a vote, but I vote sound command. Slay. Slay. Also, hi Frida, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I love that when you go Dutch on stream, you actually go far more Rotterdam than you go IRL. I do? Interesting. I guess in this case, if you're referring to the Snoopy, that's literally because you wrote it like that. So I read it and then you can't say Snoopy and then like you have to say that Rotterdam. Like there's no other way. Oh, enjoy your pumpkin soup. I had pumpkin soup as well. Oh my goodness. We're dinner twins today. Very slay. It's my name and I'm a goof, so it's fitting. Oh, I love that. That's amazing. That's, like, such a good fit for a username. I love it when people have usernames that just make sense. Um, even I am at 62 point I love how you know your exact percentage. It's not just, like, a casual, it's, like, 62.6% into Gardener. Yeah, it does take long. That is true. Snoopy is also very Amsterdam or very Noord-Holland. That is true. I feel like maybe that's also a reason why Amsterdam and Rotterdam, in a way, are like rivaling cities. Because I think when it comes to our dialect or like our words and the way that we, I don't know, like our cultures, our little subcultures, in a way, are pretty similar. Like I think if you look at like subgroups within Amsterdam and subgroups within Rotterdam, I think there's actually a lot of overlap. Yeah, it's both a bit plot. I don't know how to say like not tacky is not the right word, but maybe a little tacky. I think maybe that's why we're like, I don't know, rivaling apart from the soccer teams. Um Super hard math. Divide by 10, that's true. Good point. Also, hi Jojo, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And Maddie, welcome in. And also thank you everyone. Sorry, who's cheering me on. I appreciate it. And Lizzie, welcome in. Molly, welcome in. I hope all of you are doing so well. Sorry. Wait. So my mom is actually from um North Holland as well. She was born in Hilo, of all places. Um, which I then, oddly enough, one of my ex-boyfriends is also from there. And it's like such a small place, so I don't know how that happened. For anyone, that was I forgot what we called him. Mr. Asshole. Really? No way. That's wild. I actually remember, fun fact, I was there at that time I was dating him. I was there when the Hema in Hilo opened. No way, you. Oh my goodness. Was it Gerben? No. This was the ugly cheaty guy. Imagine you two share an ex. That would be insane. Literally, that would be that no, that would be weird. But yeah, she moved to Rotterdam when she was 5 years old. So, I guess in that sense, you could say she's from Rotterdam because she lived here basically her entire life. Um, and my dad is from an area around Rotterdam, so not like in the city, but basically when he was younger, they also moved into the city. So both of them lived in Rotterdam for most of their life. And then funnily enough, they met in The Hague. Um now you wanna know? I mean, I can tell you the name of my ex. Only you though. Because I'm not gonna tell everyone because then, I don't know, in a way that weirdly feels like doxing. Does that make sense? Also, I don't even follow him on Instagram anymore, so okay, I'm gonna message you. I'll send okay. I'll send first name. If that's the same, then we have to verify last name, but I don't this is probably not, but what if? Would be crazy. Exactly, Tanisha, exactly. I texted you on Instagram. You was typing back. Okay. Unfamiliar. Too bad. Would have been hilarious. But no, too bad. But yeah, um, it is, it's kind of wild that I because like okay, for anyone wondering, okay, let me look it up. I actually don't know how many people live there, but it's a small place. Okay, so the in this like municipality, there are 24,000 people. I mean, that's still a lot of people. 24,000 is a lot, but like at the same time, that's about like that's close to how many Twitch followers we have. So just to, put it in perspective. Um If you compare that to the entirety of the Netherlands, we have about like 17 million people. So still, that is it's like kind of wild. 18. Yeah, okay, so 18 million. It's kind of wild that I somehow ended up dating someone from the same place that my mom was born, even though it's like a very small city or like very small village, town. Um I know, isn't it wild? We're literally on our way to 5K on day 3. Like, what do you mean? It is actually bonkers. It is actually bonkers. You lived close to it. Yeah, for you it made more sense. Exactly. Um this is huge. You think it is huge? Oh, okay. Well, you're really from the small places then. um we all moved there, a Rome Unity. Oh, that sounds cozy. Also, hi Tris. It's really good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Okay, so before we get started with anything today, I would like to do a first giveaway. How do you feel about that? I think that'd be fun. Hi, Chris. Hello, hello. It is good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I think I'm gonna start with one of the Sims packs, and then we're gonna do the Sims Tree year premium subscription midstream, and then we're gonna end the stream with another giveaway because I have 2 expansion packs for today because I forgot it to do it yesterday. I was so wrapped up in girly pop that I just forgot to do the giveaways. Um, but then I can set one up. We're gonna do businesses and hobbies first. And then I set it up now, and then I'll let it run until the ads are done. And then after the ads, I'll draw the winner of the giveaway. I'm gonna start it now. As always, you can type exclamation point cow plant to enter. Um, and like I said, I'll let it run until after the ads, so that's for about 7 minutes or so. And then I'll pick the winner. If you do win, I'll send you the code immediately here on Twitch so that you can redeem it. Which pack? Businesses and hobbies. Um, you need to reinstall the whole game. Oh, yikes! Make sure that you back up your save files folder before you reinstall. My day is going well. Thank you for asking. I hope yours is going well as well. I've been pretty busy today. Although I did not finish the work that I needed to finish because towards the end of the day, I noticed that I was pushing myself too hard. So I allowed myself to have a break, which was actually really nice. Um, what? Your city alone has 11.9 million? Like, okay, so I know these things, but every single time I'm like confronted with the facts, I'm still blown away. Like, your city has like 2/3 of our entire country. Um, only 11:30 a.m. So you got time. Good luck. You got this. I was supposed to edit a video today, and I did like a really big chunk of it. I'm basically cutting down 4 streams where I worked on the Pippi Longstocking build, and then basically I'm cutting them down into a speed build for YouTube. So I did 2 out of 4 streams, and I started with the 3rd stream, but after the 3rd stream, I was like, "Yeah, I like my brain was so tired, and I noticed a headache coming up. I was like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna give myself a break." Um, Foxhole, yes, I did know this. Yes, yes, yes. Um, biggest city in South America, that's wild. It's kind of a flex, though. Kind of a flex. Um, yes, of course, Esther, of course, let's go. Um, so done and headache coming up. Yeah, it really sucks when that happens. But I realized today I was like, okay, I'm literally making my own problem. If I do not finish this video this week, I can't post it this week. Worst case happens is I have 1 week with just the Pact Legacy episode and no additional video. Um I have so many things in the works. I've literally I'm working on shorts and clips and edits and like left and right. There's so many things. And I'm like, it's also okay if sometimes I don't have a post. I've been so ridiculously consistent. And I'm like, you know what? It's okay to breathe. I've been really busy. Um, are you new here? Oh yeah. Yeah, actually I'm totally new. I have no idea what I'm doing. How about you, Matthias? It's good to see you. Um, how do you not go tofu? I go what? Um, exactly. Whisper self-care is sexy. Exactly, exactly. 15.7? Damn. Um, and you seem to know what you're doing well. Thank you. Thank you. Sometimes it doesn't feel like that. But oh, yes. That's why I was like, going tofu? What are we talking about? But yes, instead of going ham. True. How do I not go ham? Ham on what? Tofu on what? Sorry. Tofu about what? About not posting? Oh, Abu, Abu. No. No. Disgusting. You did not. You did not. Also, Matthias, thank you so much for the 500 biddies and for playing the naughty sound as we're talking about toes. Also, you can still enter for the giveaway. The ads are about to start, so we have it for about like 3 more minutes. It's open. Um, you can enter for to win a copy of Businesses and Hobbies, The Sims 4 Businesses and Hobbies. Also, her name is Tut. You want to know? There we go. That's a little bit about my cats. Um, the best vibes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it here. I try my best to keep the good vibes going. um How do you not go tofu with all the things left and right? Um, I write them down and then I try to follow my plan. Um, oh, 5 cats. Oh, I love that. Cats are amazing. I love cats so much. I have 2. One is a bit camera shy, so you don't see her as often. She's been joining stream more and more though, but also hi Kiwi, welcome in. And Esposito, welcome in, and thank you for liking the top. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. And also Mary Hone, welcome in. And Harleen, welcome in. And Matthias, thank you so much for putting a ginormous onion in chat. Um, fun fact, if you guys raise like it's somewhere on the goal list. It's like a ridiculous amount. It's pretty high up. I will make onion soup wearing my onion hat live on chat. Live on chat? Sure. Yeah, no, that works. I have like 300 projects open. Okay, so that's the thing. I have a lot of my projects right now have external deadlines. So like I need to finish a short with The Sims to post it. That has a deadline this week. Um there are other things where it has like a deadline because it was relevant this week because it's like my reaction video to the Animal Crossing update. If you leave that longer than a week after the update's no longer relevant, um, I have, some other sponsored content that just have deadlines that I need to post before the end of the month. Stuff like that helps a lot. Um, and then there's a bunch of things like, sorta in between there where I've agreed to do certain videos on certain dates. So, Daya, thank you so much for the 12 months. I appreciate it. Please enter all of your subby perks for a whole month more. Wait, was the update today? Oh my goodness, I haven't even updated. I actually have no clue what we got in the update today. I even forgot there was an update. Let me update right now. But yeah, there was a ginormous free update today. Good point. Actually, I'm just realizing now that means that potentially some of the mods are broken. I haven't checked. Oh God. I just clicked update without looking at anything. Um, I'm just reading the little post in the Deaderpool Discord. Um, so first and foremost, it fixes over 150 bugs in game. There is also some new base game content. One of the base game additions is gameplay that celebrates West African culture. So that's kind of cool. And it includes build buy items, recipes, and more. Um, there is a chance. Okay, hold on. Let me actually quickly back up my save files. Um, there's a chance that mods and stuff will be broken. Not me just updating my game, just clicking. I see a big button with update, and I'm like, okay, I update, sure. Not actually thinking about the fact that I want to play this game today. That should be fine, right? But yeah, back up your save files. If there's ever a time to do it, it's now. Um, I could remove them, put them in a separate file from EA, and then update the game. Don't mind my saves or anything. Always back up your save files. Always. Even if you don't expect anything to break, always back up your save files and then take out your mods and update your game. In my case, I didn't take out my mods, but um if shit breaks, we'll notice it fast enough. How do you back them up? You go Do you know where your mods folder is? Um because in the same place as your mods folder, you also have a folder that is called saves. Just copy paste that folder to somewhere else. Not move it. Don't delete it because then your saves won't be in your game anymore. But just find that folder that's called saves. Just copy it and then paste it onto your desktop or onto your hard drive or wherever you feel comfortable putting it. Wonderful Whims and Hair CC, and my Hair CC is broken, but those are the only things I'm not too upset. Okay, that's doable. And is it all hair CC or some? Um, that helps so much. Perfect. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Um, but yeah. Mm, let's quickly check if there is already any reports. But considering that hello? Oh, my Discord is freezing. Um. Okay, Sims trouble. My computer just froze out of nowhere. I'm just gonna quickly check. Mm, I don't see any reports here yet, but that makes sense because it's only been a little bit. Also, this is everyone's last call. If you have not entered but you do want to enter for a giveaway for the Sims 4 businesses and hobbies, this is your moment. You can type exclamation point cowplant. I'm going to draw the winner in a couple of seconds. And if you do win, I'm going to send you the code straight away. So this is your last call to enter. Yes, it's just for PC, unfortunately. Giveaway codes are always for PC because consoles are region locked. So that would mean that I have to get a code like exclusively for the US, for example. But yeah, if it's a PC code for the EA app. I see some final entries. Let's go, let's go. Bunch of cow plants in chat. Very slay. Very slay, very slay. Gonna take a sip. Um You have the expansion? Of course. Yes, I can redraw. Thanks for letting me know. You're all good. Don't worry. Don't worry. I forgot it was EA. You mean like EA app or um if they also broke for me? I hope they will do like a batch fix for them. That would be nice, Micah. But I feel you because Sims Trouble Hairs are so good. Um but yeah, I am going to close the entries. Can we get some drum rolls in chat? You can type exclamation point drum roll. Let's go, let's go. I see some drum rolls. Let's see who is the winner, the lucky winner of one copy of The Sims 4 Businesses and Hobbies. Naomi, let's go. Congratulations for snatching this code. Let's freaking go. I'm going to send you a message here on Twitch. Hold on. Gonna quickly do that. If you could, give me a little confirmation. If you have received this message, you can just answer the message. Your donation came through, but there was no alert. Oh, huh? I just saw it. I just saw it. How dare you, no. Team Sense. Yes, I see that you got the message. Let's go. Congratulations on a winning. We have more giveaways today, so if you didn't win, don't worry. We have one for, I believe, let me double check before I say dumb things. We have the one for Enchanted by Nature later. I have one for Enchanted by Nature, and I have the one for the Sims Tree. Okay. I'm going to put a stamp on my arm for you. Thank you so much, Abu, for donating $1.68. Who did the cents? Definitely not Abu. 69 is Switzerland, so therefore 68. There we go. Beautiful. Thank you so much for donating $1.68. Speaking of, Abu, not you deleting Yule's message. How could you? Abusing the mod powers like that. How could you? Do you guys, now that we hold on, I need to see where this plays actually. Do you want to see Ninja's video? Do you guys want to see the video? Simgrew Ninja shaving his face. I have to quickly make sure that you guys can also properly hear it. Need to double check where this video will play, like which audio channel. Okay, it plays on editing. That's weird. Don't know why it plays there, but sure. Oh. I have to unmute that for stream. Make sure that is not too loud for you guys. Okay.
Okay.
He's actually doing it. Also, that's like a full beard going. That's the dedication.
All right. See you in a month. Happy Movember.
Yep. and in a month, we're going to get an update on how the mustache is going. Isn't that cool? He agreed to do that if we raised 1K, and you guys absolutely smashed that goal on Sunday. And he sent me the video yesterday. I know. So also, we talked about this. The reason that I asked him to join is because for anyone here, have you guys seen Sparked? Also, let's go, Kate. Let's go. You hung out enough to redeem the freaking palm tree roll. Let's go. Thank you so much for hanging out enough that you got to redeem that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, he's growing a mustache. He's gonna leave his mustache for this whole month. Well, for anyone, if you guys haven't seen The Sims Sparked, that's why I talked to him about the mustache. Yeah, it was definitely more about the creators. And he was like the evil judge on Sims Sparked. Um, and let me see if I can find like a good shot because he has like such a good mustache in that show that I talked to him when I met him like at TwitchCon. I said, I know you can grow a good mustache. Do you want to participate in Movember?" And then he was like, "Sure." Um, hold on. Look. Also, Kirsten, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It's nice to meet you. The Sims Sparked is like a one-season reality show that they did for The Sims where like Simmers compete. Um, they like compete. There's like I think 3 or 4 teams, and every team has a storyteller, a builder, and a Simmer that does like makes the Sims like does a caster, I guess. And together they have to like make videos, and then at the end of every episode they submit the video, and then um it's like in the end there's a winning team. It was like a drama reality type of show. Um and it had only one season. After that didn't make a second one. Um and like a bunch of my friends actually participated, although at the time they were not my friends. Like to be clear, this came out I think in like March. When let me see. 5 years ago. Yeah, so this was like I if I remember correctly, it was like spring of 2020. Um and I remember the side eyeing one of the creators, not naming and shaming, gave a lot of side eyes. Oh my god, now I want to know who it was. So the thing is, I've actually learned through like talking to my now friends about this that a lot of it was not like necessarily scripted, as in like they didn't get a script of like you have to say this, but the way that they were behaving and like the type of creator there were gonna be on the show, like for a part was scripted. Um so, like, for instance, Ninja being, like, the evil judge well, that was just, like, a role that was given to him, but the most funny part is that I did not know him prior to that. So, I genuinely thought he was, like, an evil person. I genuinely thought he was like, "Oh, he's so mean," because he kinda played the role a bit too well. So, I was very produced, which actually, if you watch this in a way, you'll see that it was very produced, like, you'll know. Um, but I watched this before I started even creating content for The Sims. I was literally like a Sims baby at the time. Like, I had only played for maybe, like, 6 or 7 months because I only started playing The Sims in 2019. So, this was very much me, like, watching as a consumer. So, it was very funny to now at TwitchCon, like, meet, 1, Ninja, but also, like, a bunch of other people that have participated in this show, like, over the past couple of years and being able to, like, talk to them from, like, a perspective of, I watched this as, like, not as someone who was already in the content space. I was, like, just a viewer, like, just another simmer. Um, to that Game of Thrones actor who played that oh, yeah, but that guy actually fully dropped out of acting because of it. Because he just couldn't be like, people would hate him so much. He acted too good. Yeah. But yeah, Ninja is actually a really kind person and, like, just a really fun guy to have a chat with. So that was funny for me. Like, I over the years I had already learned this from like other people's stories I knew, but it was really nice actually meeting him. And I think the fact that he's, participating and helping us with the fundraiser only goes to show that, he's just a really cool dude. And it's really appreciated. Because I think it's cool to get people involved. And like I said, no matter how hard I try, I can't really shave and grow a mustache. So I need my team around me to help me with that. um Getting to go to EA to participate was huge. some of the people, I mean, all of the creators that participated were already creating at the time. But yeah, for some of them, it was definitely the first time visiting EA. For some of them, they had also been to EA headquarters multiple times prior to that. Because back in the day, this is also something that I talked to Ninja about, also to Stefo Sims. Like, this is such a hilarious backstory. But when I started playing The Sims in 2019, obviously, I started watching Sims content as well. And one of the things that I watched was, like, older videos from creators, uh, who talked about I very vividly remember one specific one, which was the release of Get Famous, and they hosted, like, a Sims camp. So they flew out a very small group of creators, because at the time, that group of creators was way smaller than it is now. They flew out a very small group of creators to EA headquarters to get early access to Get Famous. So, like, at the time, there was no CFE access. It wasn't like people could get early access from their home PC. They needed to be flown out to, like, play with a pack early. And, they hosted, like, a Sims camp. I think they did, like, 3 of those. 2 of them were at EA, and then 1 was in London. And I remember watching the vlogs of these, like, Sims camps, and this, I'm not even kidding, was one of the main reasons I wanted to start creating Sims content, because I was like, "I want to go to Sims camp. I want to go." And then I was talking to Ninja at TwitchCon at the booth, and he was like, "Yeah, back in the day, we used to do Sims camps." And I was like, "Oh, how? I know. I wanna go to one of those." Um, right? It looked so fun. Just to go. Exactly. And so I wished so hard to be a creator that I ended up becoming one. Um, and now here we are. No more Sims camps, unfortunately, but still, um, it's kind of wild how that can go. But I vividly remember, like, at the time, also so many of these people, like, I mean, I still look up to them because they're, like, inspirational creators. I really admire the work that so many of my Sims friends do, because they're just really cool creatively. But, like, at the time, I was like, my middle name sometimes tends to be fangirl. I can get really fangirly. I love being part of a fandom. Um, and at the time, like, this was my fandom. Like, I was so into all the Sims creators and, like, watching all their content. And now that I went through that weird phase of, okay, but, like, quite some of them are now just actual friends of mine, and I had to sort of really get out of that mindset of, "Okay, but Ro, now they're just your friends. Do you don't fangirl. That's weird." Like, get out of the fangirl mindset, please. Um, but that's, like, a weird transition. But it was I did fangirl a little bit when I, like, still when I meet some people, because I just think they're really cool. I love it when you go Rosanna fangirl TXT. Yeah, it can get pretty bad. Yeah, exactly. They're, like, manifesting as real people. I'm like, "Oh." And also, I in a way, it's been, like, almost like a grounding experience, I think. Because obviously when I was in my like, just my fangirl age, or, like, era, I was like, "Oh my god, these people, like, must have, like, glamorous lives." And, you kinda, like, idolize not just a person, but also things around them. And getting to know these people as people, and learning that they also have, like, anxiety about things, and learning that they have, struggles, and that also they also don't like parts of their job. And some days they also do just want to drop everything and don't do it. And, like, some days they do also want to just sit in their pajamas and not perform in front of a camera. I was like, all of these things, I'm like, "Oh, you're also just humans, and you also just have all of your lives going on, and there's, like, so many more layers than to what you see on the screen," which in a way, like, made me realize all the, like, layers of, being a creator and being perceived by an audience, and how that, like, works, because I was once on the other side of the table. Yes. Yes, that was Kayla. At the time, we, like, sorta knew each other, as in, um she was following me on socials already, so she did know who I was. So it wasn't like I just walked up to her and I was, like, being really awkward and she had no clue who I was. But yes, I was very nervous. Um, like, I was but I've had that with so many people. I remember very vividly, TwitchCon Paris for me was a major turning point in that sense because I was hosting a panel together with Amber and Happy Sims. It was Happy's panel. Happy was the one who set everything up, and she asked if Amber and I wanted to be part of it. And we were at the partner party, and that was like, I think that was my first partner party. Pretty sure that was my first partner party. And so I didn't really know what to expect. And we walk into this room, and it's like, at that time, at your first partner party, the entire room is filled with people you do not know. Um, like we were literally like, I think Amber and we walked in and we're like, oh my god, all of these famous people are here and we don't know what to do. Like, do you go say hi? Like, what? How do you behave? No idea. Um, mm, and then we like at the time, I remember vividly, we spotted um Emma. Emma no longer makes like Sims content on Twitch, but she still does YouTube, and she's actually working on a really cool platform called Playlist. Um, But I remember seeing Emma, and I at the time, I was, like, obsessed with Emma's TikToks, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's Emma. Do we, like, go say hi?" By the way, Emma is Hi Emma Nicole, like, that's her entire username. It's like, "Oh my god, do we go say hi?" And then, like, as we're sort of, like, nervously making our way to go say hi, we realized that, Flombella and Vixella also walked in. So Amber and I are like, "Help. Do we go and say hi?" Like, we were so nervous at the time because in our brains, those are like, "Oh my god, those are such big Sims creators." Like, do we go say hi? Like, "Oh my these are people that we look up to a lot." And then we went to say hi and, we conquered our fears and we actually had, like, a nice little chat with them. Emma ended up being like, she's so chill. She is legit so casual. As we're standing there, we're talking to all three of them. Steph walks in, Steph Sims. So these are like in my brain, like these are my Sims girlies. These are like the people that I consumed content from for like years. At that moment in my brain, I go, you know, it would be great. I didn't actively think this. I think this was like a subconscious thought. I was like, you should invite them to your panel. So before I even actively think about it, I blurt out, "Oh my god, we have a panel tomorrow. Do you guys want to come?" I remember hearing it leave my mouth and thinking, "Oh my god, what did I just do?" I think Amber and Happy, because Happy at that point had also arrived, even looked at me like, "What did you just do? Like, why? What?" Um, they then ended up like actually joining the panel. They did actually show up. They came to watch. And at the end, Flombella actually asked me a question. She was like, "Hey, so I heard you say this and this. Like, how do you go about like phases where you have burnout when it comes to content?" And I'm like, hold up. This is a question that I would have asked at a panel. And now someone that I look up to a lot, that inspires me a lot creatively, is asking me this question. And for me, that was like such a weird sort of flip around in the moment where I realized, like, oh, these are also literally just people who struggle with the exact same things that I struggle with as a creator, because at the time I had been creating for a while. Um, and then throughout the rest of the conference, we kept running into them and we kept like chatting with them. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And I feel like for me, that like experience in Paris of one, meeting them and realizing, oh, they're like people, it's fine. Um, but also the realization, like, oh, no matter how successful someone can look, they might struggle with things just as any other person. So just because things are working out doesn't mean they're necessarily in the best place and like loving everything they do and never hating their job or anything. And for me, that was like such an eye opener in in a weird way. Um, and I don't know. Ever since, I feel like I just realized that networking in the creator space it can still be scary. Like, I still poop my pants if I have to talk to a new person, but I try to think back of, like, this moment of, like, "Okay, but remember how many good things came out of that one time that something left my mouth before I thought about it, and it ended up in, like, so many cool positive things. Um, you're telling the story over Starbucks and stop. Abu, you're gonna make me blush. But yeah, it was definitely one of those situations where I was like, "Can I take that back?" Because actually them showing up made me like 20 times more nervous for the panel. Because all of a sudden there were like stakes because I wanted to, make myself look like a sensible person in front of them. Um, but yeah, they were all so cool. They were all so nice. And I've actually hung out with them a bunch. We keep running into each other at conferences. And they're just really cool people. So that's just really nice. Um, that is very true. You don't grow in your comfort bubble. Growth is like usually uncomfortable. And this was definitely uncomfortable. Anyways, we have a wheel spin and then we're going to get into The Sims because I've yapped for way too long. I mean, have I really yapped for way too long? I don't know. But we were having good yaps, you know. But we have a wheel spin from earlier because on the co-working stream, Matthias actually completed the daily goals. So to tab out of the game and listen. Aw, thank you. Ooh, a round of words on stream. Let's go. That's fun. Let's see if you can break the record. Yeah, chat got awfully close on Sunday. So let's see. This time I can participate because I'm not eating. Normally we play words on stream when I'm eating. But there we go. This game is panic pure. Oh no. Oh no. Also let me make sure that you guys can hear the game. And that is not like super loud for me. Let's go. I'm locked, so I can't do anything. You're still in the start menu. What? Is your stream frozen, Abu? You're like a solid minute behind. Oh, damn. A solid minute is a lot. Weird. That makes so much sense. I have no idea what the last one is. I hate it they don't tell you. Like, please tell me which word I did not know. I need to know. sulfur. Damn. Oh, slur. Makes sense. Pearls. There we go. Let's go. Another 5 levels. Slay. Let's go, Hollow. It's annoying to be locked. I'm like, I know, I want to guess a word. Tax, nice. Mm. Scott, let's go. Another 5 levels. Chat, you're slaying so hard. Falling, let's go. Sorry, 1 second. I know that's gonna go over. I put it on my other monitor. That's a song I can't deal with, so we have to skip it really quickly. Hmm. Final. Nice. Phil. Nice. Let's go. So many on the last bit. Still 3 stars, but 3 levels because it wasn't perfect. Also, Snack leading the total leaderboard. I'm second and Hollow third. But this round, it was Alma, Olympia, and Eumeria. Let's go. Champagne. Nice. Camping. How did I not see that? I was like really trying to figure out the next word. Yeah, only 5+ letter words. So no 4-letter words. And if you're not curious, you're not sure, or you're curious what the hidden letters and stuff, the longest word always has all the correct letters. So if you struggle with the letters like rotating and changing and stuff, just look at the longest words and use that to guess. We did it. 2 levels, though. Very slay. That was a difficult level. Minced. The hidden word that Snack just guessed is minced. Endemic was just guessed by Alma. The longest word is medicine. All of the correct letters are all of the correct letters are in the word medicine. Yay! Mm. I have to sneeze. Ugh, that was rough. But let's go. Snack, Alma, and me on number 3. Also, December, July, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. You guys are doing very, very well. Grand is one. Danger is also one. So the hidden letter is an E. Garden, let's go. And snack guest, ranged. Let's go. Let's go. 5 levels. Very slay, chat. Very slay. That means that we're going to get to level 25. Shown. And bones. And shine. So the hidden letter is an I. Bison, nice. Hi, Timbo. Hello, hello. Welcome in. How was your stream? How was your stream? I hope it was good. Let's go. Thank you for streaking. I hope you had a really good stream. Thank you for coming over. For anyone who's new, welcome in. My name is Rosanna or Ro. I use she, her pronouns. On this channel, we do gaming, co-working, and a sprinkle of IRL. And right now, we're trying to get through this level of words on stream. We did a wheel spin, and this was what came out of it. And it's been difficult. This is such a hard level. What do you mean? But thank you for so much for coming over. I hope you had a really good stream today. You did so well, chat. I'm so proud of you guys. You did amazing. Level 25. Yeah, skipping 5 was this one was a really difficult one. Like honestly, this one was a really hard round. So you guys did very well. That means that I am going to start up The Sims at my own risk because I updated and I didn't check anything. Open the champion deck and have fun. Let's go. That's the most important thing. As long as you had fun, then we're all good. But thank you for coming over. The record on the channel is 45. However, that was set way before the game got an update and they actually made it a lot harder. So the game became a lot harder like about a year and a half ago. I think right before Movember last year, like 2 or 3 months before Movember, they actually gave it an overhaul. I missed that. And then I think we found out, yeah, 45 is impossible these days. So I always wonder, like, if there's ever going to be a day where we actually break it. I think if you have enough people, it isn't impossible. Okay, perfect, Ruby. That's great to know. Okay, so my mods are turned off. So we're going to have to quickly turn them back on and then restart the game. in all hopes that, we're still good. We're still good. Because I'm currently looking at a blue loading screen. That is not what I want to see. Also, I just realized I need to quickly go here. We're not on Girly Pop today, so that can go. And I need to change the game capture back to The Sims. There we go. Okay. Then we're gonna have to go into the settings, game options, other. There we go. Apply changes. Thank you, Esther, for remembering to turn that on and turn that off and then turn it back on. Then we're just gonna have to do a quick restart so that my mods are back on. I like on one that one my brain just really wanted to find a word with the word job. Yeah. Sometimes that happens. Like your brain locks in onto a certain word and you just can't think of anything else, and it is so annoying. I totally feel you on that one. My mods are turned off, yeah. None of you are turned on right now. Also, hi Ellie, welcome in. It's really good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Congrats on, by the way, your Movember fundraiser so far. It's going so well. What the heck? I'm so proud of you. And I'm so happy for you. I was lurking in your stream earlier today. It's really cool to see. It's really, really cool to see. As a team for Movember, we have raised over $6,000. $6,203.68. Isn't that wild? Did you see Ellie? I don't know. I've been talking about it, but I don't know if you were here when I talked about it. This is just a flex. I'm gonna flex about this as long as I can. I'll show you. Look. Everyone's doing so well that our team is number 1. Let's freaking go. Isn't that wild? And look, you're in the team top 10 as well, because I think your fundraiser is set up as a team. I know, Dea. It 100% is. I don't know who this is. She's doing very well, though. Her community must be really cool. Yeah, but this is wild. Like, actually wild. Just watch it back. See you in a month. Happy Movember. Isn't it cool? I'm still so excited that he actually decided to participate. Like, it's just so fun. Her community understands the value of sense. I love how you said that in a way that could lean both ways. Hashtag no sense, period. It is, but also babyface. I know. He has the same problem as Scott. Now we have baby Scott and baby Ninja. It's wild how big of a difference something like that can make, though. Also, hi Maria, welcome in, and Ellie, welcome in. I hope you're doing both. I hope you're doing both very well. Sure, that is English. Okay, game is loaded. Let's go into our build save. Did he shave his face? Really? Let's go. I just updated my game without thinking about it. I did not check any of my mods, and I'm gonna see if things work right now. So far the game is at least starting up. I haven't seen any visual glitches, so I'll report if we have any issues. Is using this month as an excuse not to shave. Nice. Does he normally go for like a clean shaved face? That's some adrenaline going on. I know. I'm really like pushing my boundaries today on being a daring person. Okay, still no visual glitches like in UI. Usually that's the first thing you notice when things are like breaking. Thank you, Chels. Thank you. Also, welcome in. It's good to see you. I think I want to build this on like a bigger lot. I might actually go on a 40 by 30. Let's go into build mode and then we'll see. I'm gonna place the shell. Like, currently we have our Movember shell from last year on there, but I'm gonna remove that and then I'm gonna place the new shell. And then we're gonna puzzle a bit, and I might eventually decide to duplicate the shell. I haven't fully decided on that one yet. You always take out all of your mods and you start over? Oh my goodness. I have so many mods, that would be so time consuming. Oh, well, that was a minor glitch. But he never has a full-grown stash or beard because he doesn't have the hair to do so, yeah. I remember the first year Scott participated. That was, like, the time where he would shave every single day. Um, he also got, like, a very small mustache in like, 1 month. Actually, last year, his mustache was pretty good. He grew a solid mustache last year. Okay. Again, so far, no issues. Game seems to be running pretty fast, actually. Okay, so that's our shell challenge. We also have new window coverings. Oh, they added the thing. The thing that they promised to add from Adventure Awaits. The curtains now have a curtain rod. Thank God. Yes, thank you for the uptime reminder. I can't believe it's been like, it's literally halfway through stream. It's literally halfway through stream. What do you mean? You know what would be perfect time? We also got new wall. There's new wallpaper. That greenhouse wall, I'm pretty sure, is not new, but they might have given it an update because there was a glitch with it. Okay. But I think what I might actually do, you have a feeling, Tiltify. Oh my god, Tiltify alerts are not working. That's really weird. But yes, thanks for telling me. What is in the update? 150 bug fixes and some new items in build buy mode or like basically in the base game that are helping add more West African culture to the game. But thank you so much, Yul, for the $1.32 donation for Team No Sense. Let me add a stamp. You just made Donation Dave happy. Extra funny that Donation Dave is called Donation Dave and that Simguru Ninja is also called Dave. There we go. That's a stamp for you. Oh, yes. Oh my god. Link to the update. You can't post it in chat because it will get deleted. But, I mean, you can post it and then I can copy it from the deleted message and post it in chat. Also something that I wanted to do because it is almost break time already. We've yapped that much on stream today that it's almost break time, which I can't even believe. I am going to do the giveaway for the year-long subscription to the Sims tree. Is updated. It didn't break as far as I know, Jenny. As far as I know, I'm using them right now. My game is running and it didn't break. Again, as far as I know. So I don't think there's any updates. Also, the update has only been out for like 1.5 hours, so I don't expect mods to already be updated. There we go. That's the link. Thank you, Chels. I appreciate it. So for anyone wondering, hold on. The Sims tree, I'm quickly gonna get you an visual image of what this looks like. The Sims tree is the service that I use to keep track of all of my Sims. So there we go. This is what it looks like. This is my Sims tree for the Not So Berry challenge. For a sim, you can like click on it and it will give you an entire panel with information. And I know I turned them back on, Chels. I restarted my game already. This is where I keep track of all of my Sims stories. They have a bunch of amazing features. I've been working with the Sims tree for about a year now, I think. And I actually love, 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 love their service. And they were very kind to sponsor the Movember campaign by giving me 5 premium subscriptions to give away. A premium subscription lasts an entire year and gives you full functionality to the tool. And we actually unlocked one because it was at 4.5K and we reached that today, which means that I am going to do a giveaway for this service. And if you're hanging out here, that means that you can enter And then after the break, I'm actually going to also, it doesn't always do that, Esther. It doesn't always auto turn off the script mods. If the update is too small, they don't do that. But I'm gonna start the giveaway. The giveaway will use the same giveaway thing as always. So !cow plant. If you're interested in winning, feel free to enter. If you do win, I'm gonna send you a message here on how to actually redeem it because it isn't like a code. Oh, sorry, Ruby. I still have to start it. There we go. Now you can type it. Sorry. Type it again, Ruby and Sage. Because you were just a bit too fast. I hadn't started yet. But yeah, if you guys want to win, feel free to enter. We have 4 more codes. They are all unlockable through like goals in the month. So this is just the first one, but if we unlock more, I'll give them away just like I'm giving them away right now. Um Also to make sure, let me see, because both Ruby and Sage typed it so fast that you guys didn't enter now. There we go. Oh, it timed you out? Oh, because you couldn't type the same message within 30 seconds. There we go. There we go. You both got it. I was just worried. I was like, oh, I feel so bad if you miss it now. The giveaway is for a year-long subscription to the Sim Street, the thing that I just showed, Chels. So you would get a year-long premium subscription, so you can basically use the entire tool for a full year. After there is also a free version, so after that you don't like lose your trees or anything. There's just a bunch of premium functionalities that you'll be able to use with this subscription. So yeah, if you're interested, feel free to enter. It is time for my midstream break, and then after the break, we're actually going to get to building. I'm going to pick the winner when I'm back. Did you get it? You should have gotten a notification. Yes, you got it. You're all good, Social Science Nerd. I see the confirmation in chat. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys in 5 minutes. Enjoy the break. Hi, chat. Also, Simmerly, thank you so much for the raid. I'm sorry, I literally like stood up and went to the bathroom as you raided in, so I heard the raid alert, and then I realized that I needed to pee really badly. But thank you for the raid. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. How was your stream? I hope you had a great stream. Sorry for the coughing. Did we already have a shout out for Simmerly? I can't see that anywhere, but just wanted to make sure. But I hope you had a great stream. Thank you so much for coming over. We actually have a cheeky little giveaway going on right now. There we go. For anyone hanging out here, please make sure to go drop your bump on the follow button above chat right now. For anyone new here, my name is Rosanna or Ro. I use she, her pronouns. And on this channel, we do co-working, we do gaming, and we do a sprinkle of IRL. And today we're going to be building my shell challenge in The Sims, although the first 1.5 hour of stream I've just yapped. Was slow today. I hope you still have fun though. I hope you still had a good time. That's the thing with streaming. It definitely goes in ups and downs. Sometimes we have quiet days and sometimes we have busy days, but I hope you still had a really fun time and that you enjoyed yourself. Because in the end, that's the most important thing about streaming. But thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate that. And there we have another reminder in chat. If you still want to join that giveaway for a year-long subscription to the Sims tree, feel free to type exclamation point cow plant. This is your last chance to enter. Also, Faye, not you donating $1.01 for Team Sense again. Also, Toot, thank you. I need to stamp my arm. While the last couple of people join in for the giveaway, I'm gonna stamp my arm. You weren't the only one. Oh no, those were old alerts. The one from Abu and Yule, old alerts. As in, those were the ones that didn't play earlier. But you did make it go back to Team Sense. There we go. Another mustache. Also, Thomas being like, thank you for being Team Sense. Like, you know, shaking hands and stuff. The one Sense is horrible. I'm hoping that you guys are also putting all your votes towards the polls and stuff. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay. I am going to close the entries for the giveaway. Can we get some drum rolls in chat? Also, towards the end of stream, I'm going to do a code giveaway for Enchanted by Nature. So we have one more giveaway for today. Lots of presents. Lots of presents on today's stream. We love making the streamers suffer, but making Yule suffer even better. How dare you? If Simmerly likes you, you have to be great. Aw, that's really sweet. That is really, really sweet. Also, get your ranks up. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well today. I see some drum rolls. Okay. The winner of a year-long subscription to the Sims tree is Pauline. Congratulations. I'm going to send you a message here on Twitch with an instruction on how to get it, because they have to set it up properly for your account. I've made like a little email template and I have like the email address that you can send that to. But congrats. I'm going to send you the email template and like the email address, or not email template. It's basically just like a little instruction on how to get it. There we go. I sent it to you. Please let me know in the DMs here on Twitch if you have received that. Just like a little heart or anything, or just got it or something, so I know that you've actually received it. But thank you all so much for entering. Like I said, we have more of those to unlock through the goals. So if you didn't win this time, no worries. There are 4 more to unlock. Got it? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. If you have any questions, feel free to always open a ticket in the Discord. You know, like if you run into any issues or if you don't get a response or anything, because obviously this requires you to email someone. So like if you're not getting a response or something, please feel free to poke me, because I'm more than happy to chase it. But yeah, that was our little giveaway. Let's actually start building. Let's actually start with this shell challenge, which I am somewhat worried about. Sorry. Okay, for now, I'm not going to worry too much about the basement yet. Oh my god. The raid message being raid, period, is hilarious. That is 10 out of 10. Hello, friends. I hope you guys are doing so well. Thank you so much for the raid. What were you up to? I see you were doing some co-working today. How was your co-working stream? I hope you had a really good time. Tree, welcome in. Black Flames, welcome in. Mask Mary Cry, welcome in. Miguel, welcome in. Tabs, welcome in. Is it D7? Let me know if I say that correctly. Welcome in. Hallie, of course, welcome in. Adam, welcome in. Thank you so much for that shout out for Hallie. Anyone hanging out here, if you're looking for literally one of my favorite people on this entire platform, go drop your bum on the follow button right now. Such a lovely, 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 lovely person. Does a lot of co-working and some games here and there. I was not productive. I was telling everyone that you're a much more productive coworker. Oh, so you're trying to raise the bar and now I have to live up to it, huh? So when I go back to co-working on Thursday, I have like a little Hallie in my ear being like, you have to be productive because otherwise this is like future productivity motivation. I hope you had a great stream though. Even though if you were not productive, I still hope you had a great stream. Also, Wonderman, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. For anyone who's new here, welcome in. My name is Rosanna or Ro. I use she, her pronouns. On this channel, we do co-working, gaming, and a sprinkle of IRL. Today, we are doing a shell challenge in The Sims that I made for specifically the fundraiser that we're doing. We're raising funds for Movember for the entire month. Movember is a wonderful charity that fights for men or like the prevention of men dying too young, whether that be through physical or mental causes. So specifically, they target prostate cancer, testicular cancer, and suicide prevention. Also middle class, or is it middle class? Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. And I do a month-long fundraiser for them every single year. And this year we are on day 3 and we're on our way to 5K, which is absolutely bonkers. And I made this shell challenge in The Sims, which is basically a heart and a mustache because the logo of Movember is a mustache. One of the things that men do for this charity is that every year in November they grow out their mustache. Unfortunately, no matter how hard I try, I haven't been able to successfully grow one. So every year I try to use my platform to do other fun things that still hopefully raise money and awareness for this amazing cause. And this is a puzzle shell. So it's basically we have to work with all of these parts to make something that makes sense. Um, I know last year's event literally feels like yesterday. I have the exact same feeling. So yeah, it's rough. um, okay. I'm gonna try to make something that actually sorry, makes sense out of this shell. There is also a basement, which I'm not excited about. Maybe I'll actually move that up here. That could be interesting. Um that would be a nightmare to roof, I think. I know. Oh, the 2012 mustache hipster era. Those were the days, huh? Those were the days. I'm actually, now that I'm seeing this, I'm pretty sure I want to duplicate the shell. I'm pretty sure I want to duplicate it. Jolie. Hi, Joe. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. So we're going to duplicate all the shapes. Is that actually on the floor? Yeah, it is. It looked like it was floating. We're going to duplicate. No, not move it. Duplicate. The thing is, if you duplicate the shell, you have to actually duplicate it fully. So every single part has to be in there twice. There we go. You do you? Oh my god, that's 10 out of 10. Oh yeah, doing like a mustache and then going like. Speaking of, I just realized I did that. I was like, oh, that should be a picture. And then I realized, oh, speaking of pictures, it seems like there is a very clear winner for the profile picture on Twitch. No, I won't forget to duplicate the basement. We are definitely duplicating the basement. Oh. Outside of the boundary of the lot, but I'm not placing outside of the boundary of the lot. Oh, now I can place it. You just have to turn on the grid. Okay, duplicated the basement. There we go. Everything's duplicated. But we have it seems like we have a very clear winner. If you haven't voted in our Discord yet, then go vote now. This is your last opportunity, but it seems like this one is winning. Which means that that will be my profile picture for the rest of the month here on Twitch. Yes, of course, Bad Bunny. Thank you so much for hanging out. Have a safe drive home. But the thing is, I don't mind this one. I genuinely was convinced you guys were gonna go for the other one. I really, really thought you guys were gonna vote for this one. Like, I swear. You guys are nice. Like, I really thought you were gonna go this one. Or, indeed, the big brain one. I also saw that one. But everyone's like, no, but the Pippi Longstocking one is so good, so we're gonna go for that one. So I guess we're going for that one. But I mean, you guys still have until the end of stream. By the end of stream, I'm gonna pick the winning one, so y'all want to change your vote? I mean, I like the Pippi Longstocking one. I think it is actually, it's actually a really good profile photo, but where can I vote? In the Discord, in the announcements channel. Okay, so now that I have moved these things, or duplicated these things, the reason I decided that I wanted to duplicate them was because I realized that I actually think I could make a pretty cool house out of this. But then I just need the shapes, like, multiple times. That's not connecting. That's connecting. There we go. Mm. You have an idea for the shell. Let's go. That's always good. It's good to have ideas. Okay, so I can work with that. I feel like these pieces are going to be literally the bane of my existence. But I think I can work with that for sure. I'm just not excited to roof this whole thing. I think that's going to be like an active nightmare for me. Okay, I'm going to move those pieces really quickly. So I want to move the whole thing forward. Oh, wait, of course, I just realized you can actually just move a build. Although those are all separate rooms, but actually, can you do that? I can move this whole thing. Interesting. It does take the basement. That's funny. No, there's no theme. It's just a puzzle shell. I figured the puzzle on its own is already difficult enough, so let's not also do a theme. People can just build whatever they want with it. Wait, that's so true, Sodastrom. Oh my god. Didn't even think about it that way, but that is very true. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I already duplicated the basement pieces. Don't worry. I already did that. I did that before I started moving any of the pieces. Look. Duplicated. We can do campaigns for our favorite picture. I mean, you can try. Like I said, you have until the end of stream today. Oh god, the round walls are so glitchy. It is actually ridiculous. Um, Hold on. I want to try something. That is weird looking, but nah, that doesn't work. I don't like that. Um, that is interesting if I separate it though. These are the hardest pieces to puzzle with. Like I really hate them. Also, the glitch is wild. I know I'm so fast. I'm super speed builder. Okay, so the thing is, if I combine these pieces, I could actually make a round room, which is very tempting. Um, or hold on. That doesn't fit over there. That's infuriating. Megan, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for the 43 months. I appreciate that so much. On also freaking tier 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month more. I appreciate that lots. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Also, how are you doing? It's really good to see you. I hope you're doing amazing. Chat, I'm trying to figure out how to make this work. I mean, that could work. Looks a bit odd, but I'm not against that. What if we just make that a feature of the house? And then those can be like balconies, and those are just basically like sort of like pillars framing the balconies. I feel like it doesn't help. Oh, that helps. I was gonna say it does so dark, but because it's red, I think. I don't know if that's actually the case, but okay, so now I just need to figure out what to do with this. Initially, I was thinking like maybe I could also make this like it's a weird shape, but like maybe we can do with it something with it. It doesn't say that everything has to connect. Like the mustache was already a separate shape in the beginning. Like we can maybe make something for in the garden with this. The thing is I don't think we can delete those walls. Um so even while connected, can we add I don't think we can even add a door in between. Oh, okay, we can add a door in between. Okay. It, it's also the shape from a certain angle. Oh, yeah. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Also, Diva sees welcome in. I hope you're doing well. The glitching is really crazy. Yeah, they did not. Well, the thing is, I don't think I've ever seen that bug before. Um, I'm trying to figure out what to do with these pieces. Like, I think the rest of the shape is definitely something I can work with, and I actually like. I like the overhang here as well. I think that could be really cool. I think what will also help a lot is if we change the colors, because the colors right now are not that great. Um, but I genuinely don't know what to do with these pieces. These pieces are the worst. No, these are not the final colors. No, no, no. I hate to break it to you, but no. Just working lots of long shifts. Gotta love the hospital. Yeah, that is definitely the thing with the hospital jobs, huh? Like, I think genuinely pairing them together, like I did earlier. I mean, we could go for something like this. I guess. And then maybe have something here in the middle. I think I could make that work. Um, yeah, that would make it definitely something specific, huh? Okay, let me help you guys. Let me fix the problem that you guys are experiencing with currently only seeing nasty things, okay? Chat is really showing their true colors, huh? I'll add a roof so that you guys can stop seeing the wiener. Um I actually don't want to have anything on the roof. But I guess we have to. So I'll just change everything to the same color then. Is it already better now? Or is it still bad? Pretty spot on for Movember. True. That is very true. I live. Okay. Oops here. Yeah. Scott just said something, so I was like a little bit distracted. Um do I want to go for that? I think I actually want to go for that. Um Okay, we're gonna have to fix like that part because that's not very neat right now. And I also don't know if I like that on the corner. I haven't fully decided yet. Um can I pull that up one more? Yes. Okay, so I think that concludes that I don't like this on this corner. Um feel like my body's starting to relax. Oh, we love that feeling. We love that feeling when you're relaxing. Honestly, maybe I don't hate it when that just connects like that. Like when that is a straight roof. I still think that looks pretty good. Uh oh, that doesn't work, bro. Okay, we're gonna have to figure out that connection as well. Hmm. But then let's do the same over here. And then we copy this and add it over here. Ooh, didn't mean to move. Nope. There we go. Can that be taller? No, then it starts to show. Okay, so those... Oh, yeah, those roofs are the same height, so that makes sense. I was thinking of making that a balcony. Mm, and then we would have to get a column, like, over here. This is a really weird modern house. Mm. Hi, So. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I'm not the biggest fan of this part of the roof. I'm trying to figure out if I want to change that. Mm. I'm just gonna delete that quickly to see what else I could do. The thing is, if I go for, like, a straight roof, that's just gonna overhang awkwardly, like, on the corners, so I hate that for sure. Mm, I guess we could make it connect better. Oh, wait, that is actually maybe the fix that I was looking for. Hold on. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, that looks way better. I could use a fence, but then everything becomes a balcony, and I don't want that because this house already has 1, 2, 3, 4 balconies, which I think is enough. I'm even debating if I want this to be a balcony, to be honest. Like, I might even make this have the gazebo shape. But I feel like now the roofs actually connect pretty nicely. I also haven't totally... I think this is the back of the house, to be honest. So I think we're gonna have to flip the thing around. There we go. Hello? Yeah, there we go. Because I feel like this overhang is giving, like, front porch. How did you do this so fast? 5,000 hours of practice. And I wish that was a joke. No, okay, so that needs to stick out there. I do think I want to add the whole thing on a foundation. And then, like, add a proper front porch. I'm not allowed to change the walls, but I'm allowed to add a front porch like this. So. Oh. Sorry, I didn't mean to change those walls. There we go. Those accidentally delete it. I think that would be... This is going to be a nice shot. That balcony up there is somewhat weird if this is the front of the house, but I think we can deal with it. Like, it's a little bit odd, but potentially what we could do... Hold on. Something that I think could help is adding roofs that we don't actually need. To go all the way back. To almost, like, go around the porch. So, like, create sort of the illusion of a wraparound roof. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I think that does add something. We could even have it, like, come out one. We can keep that one smaller. I guess then the porch could come forward as well. No, that needs to go like that. Okay, then we have to delete that wall because that's an exterior wall. We're not allowed to add those. Also, hi, Floridian. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It is good to see you. Thank you for the hydrate. I think this is nice. Okay, I still have to fix that connection because I don't like how that looks. I think we're gonna have to go, like... Hold on. Like that, and then pull that in. There we go. Now that connection is fixed as well. And then He just left. He was like, nah, you know what? Not necessary. I think we're done. Um, so this is a modern house. Oh, if I put a fence there now, you won't see it. Hmm. We can go like that, but I'm afraid that might look a bit weird from underneath. Yeah, that doesn't look... Sorry for the coughing. Um, that doesn't work either. I'm trying to figure out something. Uh, 'Cause I want that to connect nicely. Oh God, come on. Work with me here. But then I actually want it to go like this. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I like that a little bit better. Then we just need to make sure that that connects properly. There we go. 3 roof pieces to do what I want. Um, the thing is, then we still don't see the fence. I can also let it end over here. Oh, that works way better. I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier. And then I guess we could have it like overhang a little bit so it connects a tad, but like not too much. Um, then I guess we just need one piece here. I'm just realizing this. Hold on. We can get rid of that piece. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Um, and that now does not perfectly connect. There we go. Yeah, I like how that looks. I like how that looks. I think that makes this connection. We can always draw that in again if I don't like it anymore, but I think having that white fence like adds to the modern look of the house because it's a bit of a wacky house. Um, this man, how rude. How dare he? Okay, but now that I connected those corners better, I'm kind of intrigued to see if I can make that happen here too. Um, I never work with the round part because it confuses me. Like it never does what I want it to do. Kind of like right now. It doesn't really do what I want it to. I don't like that. No, I think it looks better if we just go for this. Um, like I'm not the happiest with how that connects, but can you help me the the fallow? I'm sorry, I don't understand what you mean. Could you clarify? Also, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. We got a new roof trim. That's not a new roof trim though. Did they update that as well? I do think we're gonna just go for like a simple roof trim on this. I think that will look the best. Considering it's somewhat modern house. I would like to tuck this in, but I think we need it on that side. So I'm gonna have to get this roof be 2 pieces so that one can go like that. Because that connects a little bit better. Then something that could be fun. I just sort of did that by accident. Um, Oh, no, because we have the connecting roof pieces, that would be a nightmare to actually I was like, "Oh, we could do maybe we could do, like a, wow, speaking row, a window in the roof." But I don't think that's gonna happen today. We still need to fix the basement, by the way. Just wanna acknowledge that I am, in fact, aware of that. Oh, that is not good. Mm. It's also clipping in here. That is weird because that's a full room. Oh god. Okay. That I guess we can hide. I can try. Okay, chat, I'm not actually replacing walls, okay? I'm just gonna see. Okay, that still happens if it's an actual room. So that doesn't really matter. So we're just gonna have to work with that. Yay! Clipping roofs. How wonderful. Love the Sims. Okay, let's get rid of all the interior walls so that if we start making a floor plan, I can actually, create something new of this very weirdly shaped house, by the way. And now I have to actually figure out the basement. I don't know what happened here. What? Okay, you know what? I didn't actually delete it, okay? I just duplicated the one that wasn't broken. I'm really tired. Oh no. Do you have some time to rest? I know the roof clipping is like one of the most annoying things ever. And you know what? I kind of hate myself for this because I said, "Oh, I'm going to make it so that you guys can't make a square with this. You can make a fucked rectangle." I did that to myself. Like I literally said I was like, "Haha." So we can make 2 of those. Which is great. I mean, honestly, that isn't too bad. That actually creates a pretty normally shaped room. I mean, it's gonna be somewhat of a weird basement, but it's not even that bad, I guess. I guess that works. I think I'll go to bed early tonight. It's nice that you get to do that. That's good. Alternative title. Rose struggling with a 4-piece heart puzzle. Yep. That's me. 30 years old and still cannot do a puzzle of 4 pieces. Yeah. You can. You can delete interior walls. Otherwise, it would be impossible to make a floor plan. Oh, I just moved it to the wrong. I just want to see how that is currently. Okay, that is in a weird place compared to the house. Um, Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Also, Grixie, welcome in. Hello, hello. You made it to the raid though, so you're all good. Hold on. I want to see something. That could be interesting. Uh Oh no, I hate that that connects to the round wall there. Okay, hold on. I want to move this whole thing back like 1. So I have an idea. Would be low-key kind of funky for this house, but, it's a funky house anyway, so I think we can make this work. Um, and then we can do, like, one of those stairs that goes down here. Was it like a pigment sound for the follow? It's the sound, you know, when if you're on a Nintendo Switch and you open, like, your profile menu, that's the sound. I love that sound so much, it's just so fun. As I understand the rules, we don't have to puzzle, right? I mean, you have to puzzle the pieces together like I just did. That's, like, the part of the puzzle, if that makes sense. That's it, it was so familiar, I know. Every single time it plays, either people immediately know where it's from or people go like, "Oh my god, I know that from somewhere." Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. And also, Ilya, welcome in. Thank you so much for cheering me on. And also, Anna, welcome in. Also, for anyone who joined, if I didn't say hi, thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys. Is this weird or is this actually kind of funky? Can't you just I mean, you can, yeah, but, I mean, if you feel comfortable making a build out of that, be my guest, I guess. Like, go for it. Yeah, I'm gonna delete this. I wanna have a part that doesn't have the trim. So that it doesn't clip into that other roof. There we go. Fixed it. Also, thank you for redeeming the Hi, I'm new. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to ask at any time. Ooh, I noticed I missed a roof trim as well over there. Um, I love myself these shingles. Like, these are my favorite of all time. Um, yes, of course, of course. Good luck with making food. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Okay, it's a bit of a questionable house chat. You know, it's a little rough on the edges, but yes, every single dollar made from Movember merch will go to Movember. So I don't keep any of the profits from the Movember merch. And I keep track of like how much merch has been bought and how much profit I made from that. And then I like write it down and every single week at the end of the week I donate that week's total to the actual Tiltify campaign. Um so yeah, for anyone wondering, we have some merch I can show you. I can show you. We have like a little Movember collection. So if you're here on my website, on my merch page, you can go here, you click Movember collection. And then we have like Movember hoodies. We have one with like a small logo and with a big logo. We have Movember t-shirts with a small one and a big one. We have the tote bags, we have the stickers, we have a mug, and we have a phone case that is available for quite some phones, not all, but quite some phones still. So yeah, if you're interested, if you like that, I know that through like while I'm live, you can actually gift merch as well. Like if I know that Fourth Wall supports like gifting to chat, so you can basically start a giveaway and then people can join and it's like a raffle, like a giveaway for the merch. If you do that, those proceedings, like that profit will also go to Movember. So basically anything purchased from the Movember line, the money that I make from that will get donated. So yeah, just wanted to tell you guys that. This merch is also only available during Movember. So I take that campaign offline or like I take the merch offline throughout the year and then I make it available on November 1st and then it's available throughout the entire month. My parents bought the merch yesterday, actually. Really cute. My dad got a t-shirt and my mom got another sweater. She already has one of the sweaters, but she got a second one in a different color. Also, speaking of, it's my dad's birthday today. I've already sent him a happy birthday. Okay, that looks horrendous. I don't know what I was trying to do there. Um that's why we went to Lord of the Dance last weekend. I gave that to him as a birthday gift. And then basically the idea was that I asked him if he wanted to go. And he was like, "Oh, then we need to sleep there." And I was like, "Well, then you can give the hotel to um to me for my birthday." So we basically treated each other to a weekend in Antwerp for our birthdays. Um thank you guys so much for saying happy birthday. That is cute. Okay. This part of the roof is probably gonna give me a nightmare. Um Now it looks like it has eyes. Um Also, thank you all so much for saying happy birthday, .txt. That's really cute. That is really cute. Um, so the thing that I wanted to do earlier doesn't work because the whole thing is too small. I hate the shell. I'm sorry. I hate it too. Does that help? I'm also wondering what I did to myself. But if I go like that, I can just go like this. I can make this like into a little garden gazebo or something. Um, Thank you guys so much for saying happy birthday. You guys are all so cute. What are you building? So I am building with my own shell challenge. So it's a bit of a weird shape, but I'm trying to puzzle everything together so that it looks good. So this is my shell challenge. I think it's just gonna be a house. The last time I did my shell, I made like a super creative shopping mall with it, but this time around, I think I'm just gonna make a house because I think that is nice. Because I haven't done a house build in a while. So, uh, hold on. I wanna. Sorry for the yawnsies. See, the problem is if I want to make that, and it's oh god, I hate this. Why does it look so bad? Like I wanted to do that and then like do like a roof in between. I have no clue if that is even gonna look remotely good. It looks a bit weird, but I guess it could work. Um I guess it could work. Yes, of course, Kirsten. Thank you so much for hanging out. You never have to say sorry for having to leave. You're all good. You are all good. I think this could work. I think we can make this into like a cutesy gazebo or something. Hold on. It's a bit of a weird shape, but it looks a little bit like a mushroom. Oh no, Faye. Oh no. It genuinely looks a little bit like a little mushroom, which I think is cute. A Chinese cookie. Yeah, it does. It is kind of like a Chinese cookie. Sorry for all the coughs. Oh my goodness. Okay, I do want to move it, I think. Um, I just don't think I can actually connect them. Oh, itchy throat. Mm. See, the thing is, I just deleted walls that are technically outdoor walls because these are outdoor walls. Okay. So if I want to move this, um, uh, a Trello village, I don't know what the Trello village is, but probably someone has done it. No, not move lot, move house. I want to move this. Thank you. I want to move it to this side of the build. I think that will look good. Okay. Um, I think we can work with this. I think this is definitely a weird shape, but I'm kind of here for it. Now the question is, am I going to leave it here? Because I just picked Willow Creek because it was convenient. The question is, do I leave it here? Or do I move this house? Because you know what it's also kind of giving to me? Hampton's Ocean Lot. Do you see what I mean? like a seaside lot. Yeah, like near water, and then the house can be like, I don't know, if I look at the, like, paneling, like, those kinda, like, white, a little bit weathered, like this, like white paneling, and we can have, like, a lot of light blue on the inside. Um, they look like little gnome houses. Oh, I don't think I've ever heard of those, but that sounds really cool. You could build in the New World. That's actually a really good idea. Okay, let me save this to my library so that we can actually move the version that we have now to, like, a lot where it makes sense. I like that idea. We're currently on a 30 by 40, I think. So I have to make sure that we find something at least 30 by 40. If needed, we can go to something bigger and then I can just do landscaping around it. But I think 30 by 40 might be nice to keep. I feel like that is a good size to be building on right now. That is 50-50. I think that's a bit too much. That's also 50-50. That's a 30 by 40. Let me check out what this lot looks like because I feel like maybe that could work. Although that lot I think is horizontal, but we can change the layout of the little garden house and like how the garden is laid out. Let me see if I like that. Otherwise, I was thinking Brindleton Bay is also kind of giving those vibes, but then obviously it wouldn't be directly next to the water. We do have some waterfront lots, but I would have to see if those fit. I think Brindleton Bay does give Hamptons vibes sometimes to me. Um, and then I mean, I don't feel like it's a Sulani lot. I don't think it's a Sulani lot. Um, uh-oh. My game is frozen. That's not good. Oh, we're good. Thank God. Let me save. I mean, I just saved the build to my library, so if we crash, we should be fine. I just realized I was panicking for nothing. Mm, this could honestly be kind of perfect. Do you see, like, with all the docks, I feel like the houses around it, we can definitely use this roof texture to make sure that it matches the houses. Then we just have to make sure that, like, we change the layout a little bit because right now the house and, like, the gazebo is behind it. We can still place it behind it, but just, like, a bit more in the corner. I think the house would actually fit really nicely here. You puzzled the hell out of this shell, let's go. I'm proud of you. This shell's a difficult one, I'm not gonna lie. But not impossible. Like, not easy, but not impossible. Hmm. That's good news. To be honest, I don't think any of the mods broke. Because I'm currently playing the game with all my mods in it and everything enabled. So, I think we're good. Mm, I'm gonna have to move this house and, like, change the rotation. There we go. I think I wanna move it, like, even a little bit further back. And then I have to move that little build to probably, like, there, I think. Maybe even there. Then we can put a tree in that corner still. It's definitely an interesting house. That's for sure. I think what would also be nice is if we have like a really small, not that big, like maybe like that, like little outdoor space here where we can have stairs that lead into the garden. Uh, Maybe just like this. Like it doesn't have to be much, but just a way that we can step down, like have a little railing, have stairs going down. And then I think we do have to get like a fence around the garden. Uh, let's see, what kind of fence do I want to go for? Might want to go for something like this. Um, I feel like this house is gonna have such a ginormous backyard. I'm almost tempted to like only let it go until there. Alma, that is wild. Okay, wait. Um, just seems like I can't believe it's been a whole year. It was just a normal, boring, and lonely evening until I found you. And thanks to you, I've also found co-working. You help me more than you can understand. I always feel seen, safe, motivated, and appreciated here. Stop. Thank you so much for your kind words and the rose roll. This is such a slay moment. Honestly, this is a 10 out of 10. Thank you so much for being part of this community for a whole year around the sun. That is wild. Thank you so much for the $100 donation to Movember. That means a lot. And thank you so much for, in that time, also saving up enough to join our beautiful crew of roses. Thank you, thank you. That you did everything in like 1 second. You were like, haha, hold on. I got something coming up now. Thank you so, 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 so much. I really appreciate that. That's freaking kind of you. Let me actually get a stamp on my arm. Let me put you on the hero board. And I think by that time, I'm guessing one of the mods will have beat me to actually setting up that rose roll. There we go. Oh, wait, I see a spot here. That's perfect for it. There we go. A beautiful mustache. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for wanting to donate that amount of money to freaking fundraising. That is amazing. Thank you so much. Let me get that board. Hold on. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Look at you shine on that board. Thank you so much. I appreciate it a lot, a lot, a lot. I need to go here. I went to chatting and then I was like, no, I already did the stamp on my arm. Also, I see Thomas and Senator are like, we are ready. I don't see palm tree. Ooh, do you not have the palm tree or the coconut roll? Because you need those first. Just check in. If you don't have them, we can give you your points back. Then you can redeem those first. But you do have to have palm tree and coconut first. The rolls stack. And then you can get rose like after that when you're back at 100k points. But just making sure. or if you're supposed to have the roles, also tell us. Because then Discord being weird, but just double checking. Okay, I do not like the shape of this garden at all. And I don't know if it's the fence. Maybe it's also the fence. I think it's too big. Um. So I think what I'm gonna do is I might move this closer. You don't think you've claimed them before? No worries, no worries. We can give you your points back, and then you can claim them now if you want. It is all good. It is all good. Sometimes it can be confusing with the roles that they stack. I tried to add it in like the description here on Twitch, but those descriptions are tiny and it makes total sense. Please don't worry. Gave points back, perfect. Feel free to redeem palm tree and coconut because you should have enough points to redeem both of those. And then after that, you can save up to Rose. I know that that sounds like a long route, but honestly, if you already have 100K, you're gonna pretty quickly get them. Let's go. There's palm tree, very slay. Very, very slay. And there we go. There is coconut. I love to see it. Oh, this building is like the bane of my existence. Maybe I just move it a bit closer so that the yard doesn't have to be that big. Or we just don't put a fence around it. I tend to make backyards with fences, but like, what if we just don't put a fence around it? Noah! Hello, hello. How was your stream? Thank you for coming over. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing really well. I hope you're having a good day today, and I hope you had a really good stream. Thank you for bringing the friends over. Can we get a big, fat ass, mahoosive shout out for the one and only Noah? There we go. For anyone hanging out here, if you're not following Noah yet, what are you doing? Noah is an absolutely wonderful human. Also plays a lot of Pokemon, knows a lot of Pokemon, but also just has really good vibes. And has been in this community for literally, I would say, like since day one. So thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. You were streaming for Movember as well, right? Noah's also raising funds. Noah's part of the fundraising friends team. Um, so I hope that's going well. That you will now call Rainbow Road. Ooh, that's a good name. I like it. I like it. But thank you so, so much for coming over here. I really appreciate it. We are doing some Sims building, as you can see. And I'm working on my shell challenge, which is a bit of a weird house because it's a puzzle shell. So I'm trying to make something that makes sense. And it's not easy. Hell yeah, Movember gang. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I can't believe how far we are already. We're like well over 6K as a team. Isn't that wild? A rainbow of different types of Pokemon. I love that. Because you know what? If you are doing Mario Kart Rainbow Road, that also does more damage than average. Than average Mario Kart rounds. So I think you calling it Rainbow Road is very fitting. For a plethora of reasons. Okay. Chat, I'm not entirely sure if I like this or not. But I do think that, like, placing it like this makes those round pieces, like, almost stand out like columns. Which I honestly think is kind of the vibe that I want to go for. Also, Noah, if you need to go raid and rest, please make sure to do so, okay? I know that you just had a stream, so if you need to go rest, you go rest. You know what we say. Self-care do be very sexy. That is not the roof texture that has been used on some of the houses around here. That is too fine. We could go for dark blue roof. No, I don't like that at all, actually. I like that. Hold on. Or do I want to go for like a more textured? I like to hang out here during post-stream admin stuff. Let's go. Well, you're super welcome, as always. Do I like that? I do think like a really contrasty roof is actually kind of pretty. Maybe I do like that. And then I do feel like we need some columns to support like the transition between those two. But we can absolutely get those. Like these ones. And then maybe we can give those a bit more of a contrast as well. Like we could make those dark blue. This is the brand new world that came with Adventure. Wait, it's called Gibby Point. Okay, I like that a lot. I actually think that looks pretty good. I haven't done a blue and white themed build in a while. That's definitely going back to my roots. I used to do a lot of blue and white. Actually, I'm saying this is dark blue, but is it? Yeah, I think it actually is. You think about iCarly. Why? Am I missing something? Oh, I missed a roof. Gibby. Okay, I have not watched enough iCarly. That's clear. I'm showing that much right now. Mm. Oh. Okay, I guess that needs no roof trim then. I mean, that connects to the stupid overhang over there. I was trying to do like a cutesy little roof, but I don't think that's gonna work. Maybe I'll just make it flat, honestly. Just like a simple little flat overhang. And then we can add like a trim around it, I guess. Like that. And then we just blue and white swatches of the cabinets for rent. I don't think I've ever used those in blue and white. I might have to check that. For the past few months, and I want to say it does diversify audience a lot. Went a lot better, read smoother than I expected it to. Oh, nice. Let's go. That's very cool. I've actually been I've been thinking whether I wanted to give that a try. Um, I just literally never had the time to properly set it up, and therefore I've never tried. Um, but I can imagine that that does like diversify audience a lot. I'm just always like afraid, not necessarily for people in chat, but more for myself. That if I were to multi-stream, I would just be so distracted because there's two things to do. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. That I would be bad at both. Ah, interesting. Yeah, there's no ads on YouTube. Good point. Hadn't thought about it that way yet. Do I feel like I need to add these columns here then too? Oh. Well, I guess the answer is no. Because on one hand, it... Okay. So we just have them on those corners where it connects to a balcony. I think that's fine, though. I do like having these white corners, or like these white columns here, though. I think those are very fitting for the front porch. This is also a really big front porch, by the way. It combines both chats. Do you also have a chat overlay with like, where you have both chats on there? I didn't know Mix It Up did that. Okay, but now that we have this style of the house locked in, I kind of want to, because I went for the super modern fencing. But now I kind of want to change that to maybe something like this. So I feel like that fits a little bit better with the Hamptons kind of vibes. You use Restream. Okay. That makes sense. I'm still not entirely sure about this part. I feel like we need the overhang for that to not look weird. I do think there we also need a white column then. Surprisingly convenient. I've heard other people also say that it's like actually really good. So maybe I have to look into it again. It's just, I already edit down like so many of my streams into YouTube videos, like when I'm building and stuff. But I'm not sure if I wouldn't be killing my own videos if I did that. That is true with the YouTube thumbnail and the description and stuff, yeah. I also don't think I would like multi-stream my co-working. I would probably just do gaming. Because my co-working would be like such a different vibe. But I think it would be weird to multi-stream that to my gaming YouTube channel. That's actually kind of nice. I like that. I'm wondering, this wallpaper that I used, does it also have a version that isn't chipped? Where even is it? I literally copied it and I don't see it. Oh, there we go. It does. That's just a different color. That's infuriating. Like when it chips, it gets lighter. Okay. So you basically you don't keep the streams up. Thanks for the uptime reminder. Thank you, thank you. I do like the chipped look. So that's the thing. I really wish that the non-chipped version, that is also what Paint does. Yeah, but does it go from looking like this to looking like this? I feel like that's a different question. Want to do a shell at some point? Oh, wait. No, I didn't answer the question. Can I only... No, you can duplicate it as many times as you want. So you can make a ginormous 64 by 64 lot that's completely filled with these shapes. Because of the sun? Okay. So what you're saying is technically the house should be this color, and then we can have like certain parts that are like a bit worn down. Yes, you have to duplicate all the pieces. Yes, correct. No, I didn't mean to put it there. Hold on. So that is covered. So that probably wouldn't weather as much. Okay, so the roof does have to be like one color. That's annoying. I like it though. I think it's kind of cool having the mix. Feels like texturing in Minecraft. There we go. Doesn't load. Oh no. You can also hold on. There you go. That links to a Twitter post. Or like the image in the Twitter post, even not the entire post. Okay, let's pick a foundation. I feel like that's a very appropriate foundation for this type of house. The Sims just quit on you. Oh no. Save reminder, everyone. Important, important, important. I do feel like cats and dogs is probably going to be a really good pack for like windows and doors for this one. I said that and then I looked at the doors and I was like, is it? Is it? I actually, no, you know what is going to be perfect? Oh, growing together. This door. Or maybe we should go for the dark blue one. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's the door. I found it. And then that can be the back door. And then we can actually use the archway in the house because I love that archway so much. I think it's so pretty. Okay, window-wise, I think we might also have the perfect windows for this house in this pack. I don't like the lighting on this lot. That's the only downside. Thank you for the uptime reminder. Thank you, thank you. Um, oh my god, that's so pretty. Oh, I love this. The only thing is I don't think I do want to have like doors to the balcony, but I don't think I want to use these doors to the balcony. I think they're a little bit too intense. Um, maybe I should quickly make a floor plan. Because I think that's gonna... Oh, I hate how you can see the columns on the inside. That's terrible. Um, that could be a perfect spot for a stairway. Maybe even a stairway that goes around the corner. Mm. Hold on. That's a pretty big hallway. So I guess we can save some space. I was thinking that could be a bathroom with the round the corner over here. So that has the door to the back. So I think it would be really nice if that was a dining room. Do I want to really have a diagonal wall there? That's probably going to come and bite me in the ass. But we could make that into somewhat of like an office or something. This could just be like main living space, like living room, which connects to the dining area. I think that could be nice. You know what I'm realizing? Having that hallway be bigger was actually nice because then we could have added a door Then I just want to have the stairs, like, curve the other way around, which is fine. Like this. Hold on. It's a really big house. Yeah, that's because I duplicated all the shapes. Do I hate how that's right next to the door? No, it's actually not too bad. That still feels like spacious enough, I think. And then I'm gonna just go like this, I think. Have the door over here. That means that as you enter this room, it's like a little bit of a weird little hallway. But I think that's okay. That makes it a really big hallway though. But the reason I wanted that is because then I can actually split things up over here. That is a really weird shaped room. Okay, so that doesn't work. I genuinely think that this should be living space. Like living room. For the primary reason that I think if you add like a fireplace or like a really cool window nook or something over here, that could look really dope. But if you start making it into small rooms, it's going to look really strange. But then the question is, am I going to make that into the kitchen? And then we would have this be the dining space. If that is the dining space, it can definitely be... Oh, shit, but I really wanted to use that big archway. Hmm. I mean, I guess we can use that big archway still. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out how I can work with this space. No, that is terrible. That is terrible. I hate that. That doesn't make it better. So I think we can have that like big archway that I would love in between the dining area and the living area. I think that would be super pretty. Like this one would be perfect over there. Imagine like having a big table. We could even add it here too. Because if that is a dining area and there's a big table in the middle that you can walk around. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Esther. Also, oh my god, that emote from Glue On is hilarious. I think I want to finish the floor plan and I think that I'm going to wrap up stream. But you know what is a perfect time for then? The last giveaway of today. So that you guys can enter the giveaway while I am actually wrapping up the floor plan. And then we're going to continue, I think, with this from the top of my head next week. Hold on. He is so happy, but literally he's always happy. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Like the like 3 times that I've met him and like at TwitchCon you keep running into each other, so like I've met him at 3 different TwitchCons but like on multiple different occasions. He is always that happy. He is just like very positive dude. It's so nice. I am going to update this. Okay. Let me double check if I'm not typing the wrong pack. That'd be embarrassing. Yes, this is the right one. So, we have a giveaway going on. Where you can actually enter for a chance to win Enchanted by Nature. You can type !cowplant. I'm going to leave it open for a while. You do have to be a follower to be eligible to win. So if you're hanging out here and you're not following, but you're entering the giveaway, please make sure to follow. But other than that, feel free to enter. Yeah, I'm just gonna let that run for a little bit while I finish the floor plan. And then before we wrap up stream, I'm gonna actually draw the winner. This is all these giveaways are all thanks to, or not thanks to Movember. Movember isn't sponsoring the giveaways. These are all because of Movember, because we're doing a big fundraiser month, and I found it really important to to have, like, I don't know, like, extra celebratory goals to make sure that this month felt, I don't know, extra hyped for everyone. Okay, I like this. I made the hallway smaller again because honestly, if you can walk through the dining area into the living room, I don't think we need additional additional door in the hallway. So then we have ow, I hate how all of these columns show on the inside. Like honestly, that column we don't even need it that much. But with the I mean, we could even replace it for that column. Like or replace it. Yeah, replace it. That's the right word. To frame it a bit. I think that works. Because we use that in different places as well. So hi Irene, it's really good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Um I hate how that looks because we have the stairs going here, but there's no fixing that, unfortunately. Enchanted by Nature. We have a giveaway for Enchanted by Nature right now. Um, okay, but if that's going to be the kitchen, I wanted to add like a big window like this, but that might be somewhat annoying if that's the kitchen. Um, but maybe we can make it work. I do think it's really pretty. We raise it high enough. Just a quick check. Can we? Okay, that works. So then we just don't add upper cabinets. I think that should work. Okay, so let's keep it. Let's keep it because I actually like that a lot. The colors on the doors. I know, right? Isn't the dark blue so pretty? Speaking of, we can, I think on the inside, I want to go for the either off-white. I don't think there's a dark blue for indoors, so let's go for off-white. I feel like that is going to fit the house really nicely. Mm. Ooh, hold on. I actually didn't mean to remove growing together. I really like the idea of having like similar big windows over here. I feel like that's really beautiful for the living room. I think, like, imagine that we make some sort of like a sofa area over here. I think that's just going to be super pretty. And then we can have maybe like a fireplace over here or something. I like that a lot. I think that looks good. Let's actually quickly grab an interior door. So unfortunately, growing together doesn't come with any interior doors, but I think we have I really like this door from university. And I think that fits pretty well. I definitely want to have a door here. Um, let's put those in the corner so that they're like close together because that means that we have to keep that corner free, but we can decorate like these walls over here, which I think is nice. So then we have like the door into the kitchen. This is going to be the kitchen that also has the door to go outside. Dining area, little office space downstairs. Uh, while we're at it, let me actually change the walls to be white inside. I always feel like that makes the build already look so much more like finished. Um, and maybe having a floor could also help. I don't know if I want to go for that light of a floor, but I think for now I want to, and then maybe if I don't like it, I might change it later. Oh my god. Why are you being such a pain? What it huh? What is this? Finally. Oh my god. Okay, the kitchen will definitely get another floor. The kitchen will just get like a simple tile for now. Probably change that out later as well. But for now, I just want to go for, I don't know, just that, I guess. Actually, that should go in here as well so that I know that it's a bathroom. Um, and then, okay, so how does this stairway, because I made the entire floor plan and I didn't even check upstairs. That would be a solid master bedroom, I think. That could be another bedroom. Oh, God. Okay, I guess we're stuck with making that a really big bedroom as well. Because unfortunately, if I make it any smaller, the roof starts to clip. So I guess we're just gonna accept that. I think, considering that we have two ginormous bedrooms here, We could do with 2 bathrooms as well. Every single time I hear this song, I'm, like, taken back to one of my first streams, because this song comes from an album that I used to listen to all the time on, like, when I just started streaming. Every single time I hear it, I'm, like, straight back. I know, I'm so excited to all the build tours already. I think it's gonna be super cool. I mean, that could be another bedroom, but that feels a bit excessive, considering we already have this many big bedrooms, but maybe we should just commit to it. Like, that bedroom could have a smaller ensuite bathroom, and then this could be the big hallway bathroom. And then we have these 2 ginormous bedrooms, by the way. We could maybe make these, like, little circle rooms walk-in closets, although I am somewhat tempted to fill them with platforms. Um, like, just to make them actual pillars. Because a study, we already have an office downstairs. So I don't need an office. The huge bedrooms, in a way, are kind of iconic. I do have to agree with that. Like, it being a Hamptons house, like, I don't know what you guys know about the Hamptons, but the Hamptons is, like, that's for rich as fuck people, you know? So, like, maybe it is actually kind of nice that everything's, like, so spacious. Then this bedroom that has the ensuite can also actually have their own balcony. They can all have their own balcony, I think, by the way. I'm just realizing this. I just have to pick a door that feels right for that. Then maybe, yeah, no, that one does have to have the biggest balcony. I know, isn't it wild, Gear Tour? But you're here, Blumlo. You made it. Let's go. Is a Hamptons house modern? It can be. It can be. It's mostly like an oceanside vacation home for rich people. Where actually in my brain it's because it's oceanside, a lot of it is like beach themed. It's like people that like to play golf and people that have like their own private pool even though they are literally living right next to the ocean. Yeah, rich old money. Exactly. Um So I feel like this and then having like ginormous windows and maybe even like a little plateau in the room where the bed is like on a raised platform, stuff like that. Like anything, like having a bathtub in your bedroom just because you can. Um, yes, this is the one with the heart and the mustache. This is what I've made with it. I have duplicated mine and then I puzzled it together and they have like a little gazebo here that's just a weird shape. Yes, exactly. Yes, the people that use summer as a verb. Where do you summer? Exactly those people. Yes. Those people will have a house in the Hamptons. And that's the type of vibe I'm going for. So I guess honestly, having like these ginormous um uh like I don't know, like ginormous bedrooms in a way is like super fitting. Um because that's exactly what like my idea is of what those people would have. Um That is such a great way to describe it. Where do you summer? That is exactly what they would say. That's hilarious. Okay, hold on. I just need to find a good door. Does that have a mm, if that was white and blue, that would have been perfect. But honestly, maybe I'll use that because yeah, that door looks like an outdoor door, but it fits really nicely into the outside of this house. Okay. Now they all have their own balcony. Um Thank you, Blumlo. Thank you, thank you. I tried my best. Um, okay, and then those are bathrooms. So then we have 3 bathrooms because we also have this ginormous downstairs bathroom because that's actually a really big bathroom. So we have one bedroom with an ensuite. That is the smaller bedroom, but the smaller bedroom does have the biggest balcony and their own ensuite bathroom. And then we have the two ginormous bedrooms, and those actually have their own smaller balcony and they have to share a hallway bathroom. But I'm not mad about that. I think that's actually pretty fine. Considering that downstairs because they could literally like, this person could like go whoop down the stairs and they have a bathroom right here. So I think they will be fine. Um I think I use that small window up here. That might actually be perfect for here in the middle. Is that in the middle? I think so. Can that door go in the middle as well? It can. That works with that room, honestly. Maybe then we can have that door so that... then the bathroom door is in an annoying spot, but I guess we can work with that. I guess we can have the bed over here. Maybe this can, in fact, be like a teenager's room. I know, nearly 5K. Isn't it wild? I'm still, like, mind blown. Can't believe it. In, like, the best way possible, I mean. Okay, I'm just adding the white wallpaper everywhere. I'm just checking. Oh, so the only thing that is currently not ideal, maybe we can actually move those doors back like I had them before, because that bedroom currently doesn't have any windows. And then those windows are centered next to each other. I think that's good. And that gives us a bit more space to add a bed over here, I think. And that also makes this hallway a bit cleaner because then, well, let's add that door over there. I think that's nice. And not all the doors are like spread out. You're gonna need a self-care vacation situation to decompress from that wildness in the jungle. I know. I know. Okay, I like this a lot. I think that looks good. I think we need another window over here. Also, for anyone wondering, I'm almost gonna pick the winner of the giveaway. So if you're hanging out here and you joined our giveaway for Enchanted by Nature, this is your last moment to enter if you haven't entered yet. I think having another window there might also be nice. Let's go. I see a bunch of cow plants popping up. I like to see it. Okay, I think we can decorate a little bit more. Also, where did my columns go? They just deleted themselves. That's not what we want. There we go. There as well. How rude. How rude. There as well. Oh my goodness. We don't like that. There we go. Okay, so we have a floor plan. We have a shell of a house, which is definitely something. It's definitely a pretty intense house, but honestly, I like it. I think it turned out really nice. The only thing that I'm debating is if I want to add these windows. I think I do. Hold on. Probably have to place columns. Probably 10 times again. Oh yeah, probably. It's so annoying. Does that work with the interior walls, or did I just do something silly? Yeah, I just did something silly. That doesn't work with the interior walls. Never mind. I thought that would look better, but I guess we can add shutters to it to still decorate it a little bit more. Because right now, this wall feels a little bit empty. Where are you building it? I'm building it in Gibby Point because I feel like this house basically being at the water side is kind of perfect. I wish this little shop wasn't here. Like, I think if that little shop wasn't there, it would have been absolutely perfect, but they do have, like, direct access to water. This is where they host, like, the gym festival. If you're actually playing in this world over here, every single day there's, like, a gym festival going on, which is giving rich. This view, lighthouse in the back, very much giving rich. Yeah, the shop looks too cheap for the house. That's the only complaint I have about this area. Is that this shop, like all the other shops around it are fine, but this shop, not so much. But yeah, I'm going to save here because we have our floor plan down. I'm going to continue with this build next week. So if you want to come hang out and check it out a bit more, you can always do that, of course. Looks so nice. I know this is a very pretty world. They really ate with this one. But yeah, this is your last call. If you haven't entered for a chance to win Enchanted by Nature, feel free to type !cowplant in the chat. And then I'm gonna close the entries in a second. Also, you can only enter once, so if you've already done it, then the bot has already registered you and you should be good to go. You should be good to go. I see you in the list, Gator. I see you in the list. Okay. I still see some people entering, so but I'm always like scared. Like, what if I now click like end close entries and then someone exactly at that moment types cowplant? So I know there can be quite some delay on stream. So I'm like, I want to make sure that there is some time where people can actually hear me say, this is the last call and then enter. But usually when one person starts to type cowplant in chat, other people are like, oh, wait, hold up. We actually need to focus. But yeah, I'm going to close the entries now. Can we get some drum rolls in chat? Also, if you win, I'm going to send you a message here on Twitch straight away. So make sure that you keep an eye out on your DMs. If you got the DM, can you please like send me a little emote or got it or anything? Just let me know that you've like actually received the DM. But the winner of a copy of Enchanted by Nature is Giator. Let's go. Oh my goodness. You were just checking if you were actually entered, and you were, and you won. Let's go. I'm gonna send you a message. Hold on. Gonna grab that code for you. And then you should see a little pop-up here on Twitch that has your code. You can redeem the code in the EA app. But thank you so much for joining in. And we'll have more giveaways. So don't worry if you didn't win. I'll have more giveaways on every single gameplay stream throughout the rest of the month. Some streams will have one code, some streams will have multiple, some streams, like last stream, for instance, we have 3 giveaways as well. EA update complete. Oh my god. All that time, Esther? That's wild. That's actually wild. Oh my goodness. But yeah, thank you all so much for being here. I'm doing a quick check where we can go. Ooh, I know where I want to go. I know where I want to go. I know where I want to go. Do you want to go to another girly pop? Someone who's also on girly pop SMP and who I cherish a lot and who is amazing and who couldn't be there for the opening ceremony yesterday but is actually a really cutie patootie, and you might actually know her. You found a lot and built 3 walls. Hey, let's go. That's very slay. That is very slay. But let's go say hi to Lil. Ooh, I have my 39 sub-anniversary in Lil's chat. That's amazing. We're gonna celebrate that for sure. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. I appreciate all of you. If you're hanging out here and you would like to join our Discord, feel free to join. The link was just posted in chat. It's where you can find my stream schedule. It is, ooh, Sid is also just raiding in. Ooh, we're gonna double raid Lil. This is great. This is great. But yeah, if you want to join our Discord, feel free to join our Discord. We would love to have you there. We also have a community Minecraft server if you want to join. If you want to follow me on any of my other socials, you can do so by clicking the link that was just posted in chat. I'm mostly active on YouTube and Instagram. And if you want to check out any of my prior gameplay streams, you can do so on my VOD channel. And yeah, let's go say hi to Lil. We have a special Movember raid message that you can copy paste. We have ones with emotes that you can use if you're subbed to the channel. And then we have ones with regular emojis that you can use if you're not subbed to the channel. And we're going to go say hi to my dearest Lil. If you don't know, I don't get to raid Lil very often because she usually streams before me. She usually streams in like my afternoon times. So it's really nice that I get to go say hi because Lil is absolutely lovely. And yeah, she's on my team. She's on Team Honey as well. So You'll probably hear her from time to time. But thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. And I won't stream tomorrow. Tomorrow is my off-camera potato day. However, I will be back on Thursday with co-working and I will be back on Friday with some gaming. So I'll talk to you guys later. I hope you have a great rest of your time zone. Bye.